Introducing the Volkswagen Golf GTI Performance. This stunning hot hatch is now available as part of our approved used stock here at Crewe Volkswagen dealership. This stunning motor is a real absolute wonder, especially finished here in the white silver metallic paint. This model is available in the 5-door variant with the DSG automatic gearbox as well. This model will also feature a number of optional extras which I will discuss with you, and one of these starts on the outside. This car is finished in a very rare and much sought after white silver metallic paint. You can see for yourself just how beautiful this color looks in the sunshine such as now, and it is an absolute joy to look at wherever you're traveling. Some of the key highlights of the GTI Performance model will include the benefit of automatic headlights that are LED, which are further complemented by the signature LED daytime running lights. Of course, the GTI badge, as it's a performance model, it's got red lettering on it and features this signature red stripe to obviously commemorate the GTI heritage that's available with Volkswagen. As can be expected, fully redesigned aggressive front and rear bumpers are available through the car, and one of the other great features of this car is that it features the optional 19-inch Brescia diamond turned alloy wheels. They're absolutely wonderful and truly gorgeous to look at. As we move around the side of the car, there's more to like. Prominent GT badging, so of course you can show off your car, and even privacy tinted windows from the B-pillar back will make every journey happy, especially if you've got little passengers in the back and you want to leave them undisturbed. Coming around the back, there's a much more prominent rear spoiler, and of course the twin signature exhaust pipes will be available with a lower redesigned sports diffuser. Now the great thing with this Golf GTI is the fact that it comes with dynamic LED lights with sweeping pillar-to-pillar indicators, so it's just a nice stylish feature to have and show off as well. In terms of practicality, you're not sacrificing much at all. The space in the boot is identical to that you'd find on a more sensible Golf, for example, and there's easily enough space for two, maybe even a third suitcase if needed to cram it in. You can always fold down the rear seats in a 60-40 split seat configuration, and there's even a ski hatch in the center for any longer items you may wish to put in. Additionally, hooks on top to hang up your shopping, metal tether hooks to tie down items are available, and there's even a 12-volt power socket so you can, for example, get a cooling box, keep your snacks and drinks cool, especially in this hot weather. As we move inside the cabin, it is an absolute joy to be in as well. I particularly like these unique decals here which feature this honeycomb design. Really goes well with the outside sports grille of the car. Now, seating for three is more than plentiful with loads of legroom and headroom on offer, and I particularly like the tartan Jaccara upholstery with red stitching and piping throughout with this unique checkered design here. Again, bit of heritage to those of you who know about Volkswagen GTIs. Very, very lovely interior all round. Center seat also acts as an armrest with adjustable cup holders, and as I mentioned, there's those two Isofix child anchor points on top of electric windows all round, large door bins, magazine holders, and even independent rear air vents to keep your passengers in the back happy when it gets too hot or too cold. Moving to the front, things get even better. We've got these lovely honeycomb designs here, but they're further complemented by a red ambient light pack, again to complement the GTI red badging, and even illuminated red protective kick plates, which are further upgraded with these aluminium sports pedals, and of course a full sports steering wheel. It's leather wrapped and multifunction, features prominent GTI badging, and it's even got a flat bottom for that real sporty feel. The more eagle-eyed viewers would have noticed this car also comes with a full digital instrument cluster and of course a large 8-inch infotainment screen, both of which I'll discuss very shortly. The front seats just are worth mentioning. They carry over the same design but have got additional side bolster support for maximum comfort as well. They're really nicely huggy, and for added benefit they even benefit from a manual lumbar support function as well, which will make your life that little bit easier. Once inside the cabin, it's a lovely place to be in. Straight away we're greeted by that steering wheel, and overall everything's lovely put together, loads of soft touch squishy materials around, and I especially like the red accents on the infotainment screen and even the gear lever. It's very much everything's put together and one thing complements the other as well. As I mentioned, you get a multi-function steering wheel with the car, and it controls the large digital instrument cluster. There's loads on offer with it as standard. Lots of information can be controlled. For example, you have all the driving data at your fingertips with a digital speedometer and also range, traveling time, etc. But the car also benefits from a number of active safety systems. One of those is the benefit of an adaptive cruise control with an active speed limiter, which will maintain a specific distance and speed between yourself and the car in front. Great assistant on the motorways, but also it even benefits from our front assist city emergency braking technology, which will automatically apply the brakes in case it suspects a collision. Also, satellite navigation, you'll be able to display fully up in front of you, which is a great safety feature, as it will always be within your peripheral vision when traveling, and you don't need to take your eyes off the road. You can maximize and minimize the shape of the dials as well, which is a great add-on for a wider screen view. All the usual refinements, just audio controls will be at your fingertips, allowing you to change radio stations and tracks, and once connected, a compatible smartphone, you'll be able to answer and reject any incoming phone calls. As this is a DSG model, paddle shifts are also available behind the wheel to allow for a more engaging and dynamic drive as well. As we move over to the center of the console, you have the benefit of the 8-inch Discover navigation system. This is one of Volkswagen's systems. It's very quick and intuitive, featuring large high-definition graphics, and I particularly like the fact that it's finished in this gloss piano black finish, and it looks beautifully with the center console as well. Again, everything's quite nicely put together. For those music lovers amongst you, full AM, FM and DAB digital radio reception will be on offer, with additional media source functionality for any add-ons you may wish to use, just CD players. I've still got a few of those in the house, and you'd have even got a large glove box to store them in, and that most important Bluetooth audio for wireless media streaming. The phone pairing process will be a piece of cake, so you wouldn't worry about that too much. And the satellite navigation can also be displayed on this larger 8-inch screen here. It supports both 3D and 2D mapping. It's got a tablet-like feel to it. You can zoom in and zoom out with 2 fingers. You can see there are points of interest like petrol stations. And best of all, it supports daytime and nighttime modes and full 7-digit postcodes with house numbers to make sure you always reach the destination that you want. If, however, you're not a big fan of sat-navs, don't worry, we won't hold that against you. You can always use your smartphone and use our App Connect system for both AndroidAuto and AppleCarPlay systems. So now you can stream sat-nav guidance from your phones in the likes of Google Maps and iMaps, to name a few systems. But you can even use it for other features, such as WhatsApping your family and friends when on the move, or use it for other music streaming services like Amazon or Apple Music, for example. To keep you cool during those coming hot days, a 2-zone climate control system will be on offer for both the driver and the passenger, so hopefully you'll avoid fighting with your front passenger. If you don't like using it on the screen, you'll be happy to know there are 3 rotary dials here at the bottom, really easy to use, and the center one controls the power of the fan, which shows you in these cool illuminated amber lights. Now, it is a while away, but for those cold, wintry mornings, you'll be happy to know this car also comes with a winter pack, which provides both heated seat option for the driver and the passenger in the form of a 3-stage setting, so you can get yourself really cozy early in the morning. As this is a fairly sporty pedigree vehicle, a driver mode selector will allow you to optimize the feel of your Golf GTI, prioritizing economy and efficiency, or at the other end of the spectrum, a more dynamic and sportier drive. If, however, you want to set your own setting, you can choose the individual mode and mix and match from the 3 settings you've seen earlier to choose the optimal driving style that you would like. To help with parking, front and rear audible and visual parking sensor will provide loads of reassurance and guidance to help you get in and out of the tightest parking spaces as well. The final party piece of this car is the optionally upgraded Dynaudio sound system. As I mentioned earlier, for those music lovers amongst you, this is an absolutely wonderful music system to have. Really allows you to optimize the feel of the car, and you can really play around with the sound settings of the car by prioritizing and optimizing the feel of the bass or the treble or the mid. It is a really great add-on to have, and you can really play around with it as best as you like. So it's a really nice add-on to have on top of the optional alloy wheels as well. So, what's not to love about this Golf GTI performance? Not only is it finished in a beautifully rare white silver metallic paint, but those optional 19-inch Brescia alloy wheels mated with the Dynaudio sound system are guaranteed to put a smile on your face. If you enjoyed watching this video and would like to find out more information about this hot hatch, why not contact our friendly sales team now on 01270 864 452, or alternatively follow the link in the description below. From myself, many thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to post comments or questions or likes in the section below, and why not consider subscribing to our channel to stay up to date with all our latest content. Have yourself a lovely day and enjoy the weather whilst it lasts.